Hey guys, good morning. I know some of my fellow blogger friends who read my blog are familiar with my Blog Tip Friday series, and I've decided to go in a little different direction with that. I won't be posting blog tips to my blog anymore because it's just a very selective group of people who are actually interested in that, and I know some people do find a lot of value in those posts, but I'm gonna keep posting to my Pinterest blog tip board, so that's always there for a resource. But it doesn't really fit my niche of my blog any at all, really. The blog is, moving just more health and fitness, and I'm gonna kind of start transitioning the blogging part, the blogging tips and such out of that for now. It might come back later, I'm not sure. But since I've started on this new vlogging adventure and using YouTube, a YouTube channel, I thought that it might be fun to start shooting some new videos of the things I'm learning with vlogging. I'm a really active learner and I'm always searching for new tips on blogging and such, and this whole YouTube thing is the exact same. So I'm gonna start a new playlist on my YouTube just dedicated to vlogging and blogging. Not sure what I'll call it yet. But I wanted to share my tips that I'm learning with you guys as I go along in this process. I know I'm going to be learning a lot and hopefully improving a lot over the course of this YouTube channel, and I just want to be able to share what I'm learning with you. So the first tip that I'm going to give you guys today is about choosing your background for your video. It's one of the things I learned from Chalene Johnson in one of her podcasts. She has a podcast called Build Your Tribe, and there is a episode dedicated completely to how to be better on video. And I'm not going to share all the stuff in that podcast with you because I think you should go over to her channel and listen to that, because she's amazing and I've learned so much from her already, and I know I'm going to continue to learn from her, and I think that you could really learn a lot from her too. But for me, one of the things I pulled out of that video, the podcast, was to think about your background you're shooting against. And I actually listened to that podcast after I shot my very first video on my phone. I've used my phone, using that right now. And I picked my back spare bedroom, which is also my office. And I was nervous about the video anyway, and I said, well, I'm just going to put it up, and I know I'm going to improve, and if people like it, they don't. It doesn't really matter because hopefully it gets better from here. But after going back and listening to this podcast, I thought I really didn't choose or put much thought at all into the background shot for this podcast. It was against a really ugly cream wall that we're planning on painting anyway, and there is a random outlet cover right here, so there really just wasn't much to look at. And I started to think there's got to be somewhere in my house that is better for shooting some video, and that back bedroom had really poor natural light, so I just looked around, and of course the sunroom where I shoot all my food pictures is probably the best choice. So right now I'm shooting for my sunroom against this I guess it's a better looking wall background of the brick wall. It's a little more interesting, it's a little more, I don't know, sophisticated, it looks nicer, I guess. So this is where I'm going to start shooting all of my videos for now. Maybe I'll start doing some outside. We'll see. Kind of depends on how the weather goes. But yeah, so that's my first tip, is to kind of look for a good spot in your house that has good natural light and a decent background. And if you can set up any type of props with you, I could probably do that in this space I have here. I'm not doing it now just because I don't really know what to put in yet. It's another one of those things that I'm still learning. So that's my first tip to share with you, and I'll be hopefully uploading a new video every week for my Vlog Tip Friday instead of Blog Tip Friday, and that will be posted most likely directly to my YouTube channel. So if you want to keep following those, go ahead and subscribe down below to Slim Sanity TV, and I'll talk to you guys next time.